The international job market has grown exponentially in today's economy, leading to an upsurge of lucrative career opportunities. As a result, living and working abroad has never been easier. If you're thinking about relocating to another part of the globe for professional reasons, then it's essential to be aware of which countries offer the most lucrative jobs and salaries. In other words, the numbers need to be on your side before you choose to pack up your stuff and move halfway around the world. Keep in mind that countries have their own cultures, languages, industries, policies, and working conditions. Depending on your skills, work experience, and personal preference, you can choose from the list if you want to get a high salary. So, which nations have the top industries relevant to your skills and experience? Using the latest data from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, we've compiled a list of the 10 highest salary-paying countries for workers or expats. 10. Norway. Norway is one of the most expensive places in the world, and according to the World Bank and IMF, Norwegians have the 4th highest per capita income in the world. This country has one of the lowest crime rates in the world. People here have to work only for 30 hours a week, so the people of Norway get more time to have fun. This country always has the top 3 ranks in the Human Development Index. The country has a thriving gas and petroleum industry, which brings in the most money. Norway is also a well-known exporter of fish, timber, textiles, and aquaculture. Besides having a very low crime rate, Norwegians are also rated as one of the happiest people in the world. 9. Australia. Australia, the land of koalas, the Great Barrier Reef, and the famous Sydney Opera House, is an expensive country with salaries averaging over $54,000, even for non-skilled jobs. The minimum wage in Australia is the highest in the world. Here, the worker gets $17 for 1 hour of work, while in the USA it is only $6. According to the size of GDP, Australia is the 12th largest economy, and as per the per capita GDP, it is the 5th largest economy in the world. The marine wool produced here is considered to be the finest quality in the world. The nation has a bustling tourism industry, well-developed financial services, steel and industrial equipment, and mining. Australia also has quite stringent immigration rules and only accepts skilled workers into the country. 8. Belgium. Belgium has always had the highest standards of living and education. The majority of its population is bi- or trilingual and very well educated. In the early 19th century, Belgium was the first continental European country that passes through the Industrial Revolution, which makes the country one of the best-paying salaries in Europe additionally. It ranks as one of the safest and most peaceful countries in the world. Dutch and French are the major languages. A minority speak German. The country is most famous for its beer, chocolates, transportation, engineering, car assembly, scientific instruments, textiles, and tourism. The average salary for Belgians is a little more than $55,000. Fortunately, unlike other countries in the region, getting a job is not that difficult if you live in the European Union, while outsiders need an EU work permit. 7. Germany. Germany has the biggest economy in Europe and is also one of the most developed and wealthiest nations globally. The per capita income in Germany is roughly $56,000. The country has a solid infrastructure, well-developed schooling system, some of the best healthcare facilities globally, and equal distribution of wealth. In addition, Germany maintains a diverse list of lucrative industries that have been critical to the national economy, such as pharmaceuticals, healthcare, manufacturing, tourism, transportation, and farming. Indeed, there are numerous jobs across several sectors, as the country is quite large. Germany is one of the people's favorites in terms of countries with the best salaries in Europe. 6. The Netherlands. The Netherlands, also known as Holland, ranked as the 3rd happiest country in the world in 2021, based on the United Nations World Happiness Report. The Netherlands has always boasted a high standard of living. Many surveys indicate that Dutch people are content with their lives because of their excellent healthcare system, outstanding schools, and a largely multilingual population with a fair pick of job opportunities within the European Union. When it comes to GDP per capita, the Netherlands is considered one of the richest countries in the world. Tax rates in the Netherlands are high, that is why people have less tech-home salaries. Overall, the Netherlands has an exceptional agriculture and fishing industry, advanced electrical and mechanical engineering industries, pharmaceuticals, tourism, and microelectronics. 5. Denmark. Denmark is located in Northern Europe. The weather is characterized by mild winters and cool summers. Similar to other Scandinavian countries, Denmark has a tremendously high standard of living, paired with even higher salaries. The average salary for Danes is north of $57,000, and the workforce is strongly unionized, which ensures employee rights and fair wages. The tax rate here is very high, but the government spends the money for healthcare programs, education, and social programs, so people do not even hesitate to pay taxes. Denmark's industries focus primarily on mining, metals, food and beverages, transportation, furniture, shipbuilding, and pharmaceuticals. The country is relatively small, and the number of jobs available is also limited. 4. The United States. The United States economy is highly developed and diverse. It is the world's largest economy, and it is the richest country in the world. It is the world's second largest arms manufacturer and largest trader. An American worker works on an average of 44 hours a week. The country is self-sufficient in many areas and plays a significant role on the international scene in numerous sectors. The one advantage of the U.S. is its immigration system, which attracts the best from all other nations, resulting in excellence in many work-related areas. There is a reason why some people trek through an entire continent just for the chance of getting into the world's largest economy. The country is immense, and for those who work hard, the American dream is still possible. The country excels in various fields, including aerospace, engineering, mining, automobile manufacturing, farming, and more. Jobs are relatively easy to find in the U.S., provided one is an American citizen or has the appropriate work visa. 3. Switzerland. Switzerland, with a population of 8.3 million people, is a prosperous and vibrant country that offers its people some of the highest salaries in the world, with the average worker making more than $6,000 to $6,000. It is considered very honest and clean in the whole world. Switzerland may be a landlocked nation, but it has excelled in many areas, including finance, banking, chocolates, electronics, pharmaceuticals, watches, and tourism. The manufacturing sector is considered the backbone of this European-based country. A large part of the economic growth of the cities settled in Europe comes from them. Many of the world's top multinational companies have their headquarters in Switzerland, such as Nestlé, Novartis, Credit Suisse, UBS-AG, Glencore, Tetra Pak, and the Swatch Group. However, immigrating there can be a challenge for EU nationals and outsiders alike. 2. Iceland. Iceland is one of the smallest nations on the planet, with a population of just 350,000, but it is also one of the most expensive countries in the world. The United Nations Human Development Index ranks Iceland as the 9th most developed country in the world. Much of the country is not developed because of the extremely frigid weather and wild landscape, but it has a blossoming tourism industry because of its natural beauty, hot springs, volcanoes, and spas. One area where Iceland leads the world is its use of geothermal and hydropower energy. The most important industries for the island economy consist of tourism, fishing, hydropower, and mining. However, it should be noted that employment opportunities can be limited, especially for expatriates. 1. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a tiny nation with a population of 632,000, but is one of the world's wealthiest and highest-paying countries. But don't let its small size deceive you. This is a country with an advanced economy and has one of the world's highest GDP per capita. Salaries of workers average about $68,000, which is the highest in the world. Here, government imposes a 37% tax on this salary. Luxembourg is known to provide steel to the whole of Europe. Like Switzerland, Luxembourg is landlocked, and most of its citizens speak at least 2 languages. The primary industries include banking, finance, steel, mining, telecommunications, and tourism. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you next time.